Hey guys, Mcfixit here. We have a Kohler toilet that is just continuing to run, and if you take off the lid, you can hear it even more. And right down under here is the seal that is just not sealing properly. You can see the red right there. We're going to have to replace that. One of the nice things about this Kohler is it does tell you all the parts and the models that you need, and the seal is a 53154, and we'll go ahead and replace that and show you how it's done in just a few minutes. The tools for this project, you are going to need a Kohler replacement part, and this is kind of a generic part for the part that is 53154. This one is actually titled GP10599291, and we'll replace it. I did need a pair of needle nose. You may need a light as well, depending on how dark it is. The surface we're working on there is pretty dark, so those are the parts that you need and the tools that you need. The first step is to go ahead and take this off like we just did. Then you're going to come over here to your shut-off valves and go ahead and turn that off. And it will go ahead and stop the water from running. So I've gone ahead and added some light to really kind of show you exactly what you're looking at. The first thing you're going to do is go ahead and disconnect the fill valve and kind of get it out of your way a little bit. Slide it back over there. The next thing is you're just going to twist this to the left. It's really easy. Twist it to the left, and this begins to come off. And I do have to use a pair of pliers because I don't have an extra set of hands because I'm filming this. But you're going to take and get that off, and that's a little clip right there. And you can go ahead and pull this whole piece out. I just set it in the sink, and you can go ahead and remove the old nasty gasket seal there. And you're going to want to go ahead and clean up anything that was on there. This was a condo that does only gets used a couple of times a year, so this is kind of a common thing that these seals can go bad because the water begins to evaporate out. If you put some saran wrap around, it will help keep that from doing that from time to time. It's not a perfect fix, but it does assist a little. And just kind of go around just like that. I used a tissue. I should have used a paper towel, but that's pretty well set. And so you're going to kind of do the same thing to this. Just make sure all that old is off. And you're just going to kind of spin it around on there. Give you that nice and clean. So you're going to put the new seal back on that, and then just do kind of reverse and put it back in. So now that you have the old seal off, you can go ahead and take the new one. It is a little different color, but it will work, and you're going to go ahead and take it and kind of put it up and around. And there is a little slot right there on the edge that you do have to kind of pick this up and put it inside of. And you're going to want to make sure it's nice and sealed around there. And the next thing we're going to do is actually take this and go put it back in. There is a kind of a weird looking design on it that this has to go in, and on mine it has to go pretty much straight down like this. So then you're going to take it and twist it to the right after it's in there. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. And you want to make sure the chain is on the left side as well. And so you go ahead and take this back down. Now remember that little design that I just showed you. You're going to go ahead and set that back down in there. And this time it's going to twist to the right, just like I showed you there. And you shouldn't be able to pull it up. You can go ahead and reconnect the chain at this point. Again, this chain's a little hard to do one-handed. Sorry for the bad camera angle here. This chain is kind of hard to do, but it'll be the same thing as taking it off, but just kind of in reverse. So that chain has to go back on there just like that. And you can go ahead and put this in. And then you'll go ahead and take and turn this back on. And it should begin to fill this up, which is the goal. Right there it is. And you can see that it's stopped. So you can tell that the fill line is all the way up to the top. Go ahead and test it once just to flush it down. And it didn't actually go that all the way, and I should have. One of the older Kohlers, you do have to actually kind of push it all the way up. But if that was helpful, please like and subscribe. This is Mcfixit here. It really does help if you're able to do that. Remember, we went ahead and fixed that little teeny tiny gasket seal right there to keep that water line where it needs to be and keep it from running. Thank you guys again for watching.